Network Marketing Mastery from Denver, Colorado. He is Aditya Novotny from Dan Kennedy's Info Summit. I want to give a short report in this episode of Network Marketing Mastery. And you may ask, why is a networker visiting internet marketer, information marketing and general marketing conference also for brick and mortar people? Reason is human beings are the same everywhere. Reason is marketing is the same everywhere. And there is a lot of personal development going on also in regular marketing and in real training groups, coaching groups and mastermind groups. And Dan addressed this today. And he made some very interesting remarks. For me, one thing was quite interesting, that Dan himself was a network marketing distributor in the beginning of his career with Amway. And that was at the time when Zig Ziglar was fully active, and Dan said Zig was selling his training materials in the back of the room, and he was just watching many things. And among those things, he watched the awards and recognition culture that is defining for network marketing. And then contrasted this with real mastermind groups. If you have read The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill, which is a great book, there's a whole chapter dedicated to mastermind groups, and the real mastermind group has only between 12 to 20 highly dedicated people who want to be held accountable and who hold each other accountable for what they learn and what they implement and what they also bring to the group. So what they learn, what they implement, and what they contribute to the group. And basically, if you don't do that, there is no place for you in a real mastermind group. Because basically you would disturb the field, you would disturb the energy field, the mental field, maybe the spiritual field. So anyway, Dan made a very interesting remark about the percentages of people who want to be held accountable. And that's 1% only want to be fully held accountable for what they do. 4% don't like to be held accountable, but they know they should, they better should, and so they do. 15% they have what he called flexible accountability. That means on things they like, they choose to be held accountable. On other things, they rather don't want to be held accountable. And then 80% of the people don't want to be held accountable at all, which is quite interesting because it shows something that is reflected in the income levels. 1% super rich, 4% rich, 15% higher middle class, you would call them, and 80% middle class or lower income. So basically, Dan remarked the percentages are nearly the same, nearly exactly the same. So what does it tell us? And of course, what does it tell you? Do you belong to the 1% who love to be held accountable and who go all in? Do you belong to the 4% who don't love to be held accountable, but you know it's a must and you know it will help you? It was just Joe Polish greeting, very nice. A top marketer, he has the Genius Network, and in his Genius Network he has really high-class people. That's his assistant. So back to accountability. Do you want to be held accountable fully? Go all in? Do you belong to the 1%? Great future ahead of you. Do you belong to the 4%? You know it's good for you, but you don't really like it. Not so bad future ahead of you. Do you belong to the 15% flexible accountability? Only in the fields you choose? Well, still good, kind of. Or do you belong to the 80% who rather get on with their own life and just have no one checking what they're doing, what they're learning, what they're implementing, and whether they're contributing also to others? Accordingly, your income level. So that's a decision you can make, and that's also the action step of this video blog of Network Marketing Mastery, because I really want you to move forward. Now, Dan said that, of course, in a network marketing company, accountability is usually found only among the top distributors, usually the diamond ranks. And the others, they are really pampered with awards and with recognition. And he said it's a great motivator for many people. Like 80% of the people react exclusively to recognition and to awards. But then also said he was sitting at a kind of marketing Oscar ceremony for the best marketing videos of the year, marketing movies of the year. And he was sitting beside a billionaire who totally wanted to win this award. And he didn't. And he was so down and he was so disappointed. Although this man had billions, it meant so much for him to get this recognition. So recognition is a big motivator among human beings, which also reminds me to remind you, do you recognize your members? Do you maybe award your members or really give them credit when credit is due? Because that is a leadership task. So once again, for you, the action steps today, do you belong to the 1%, 4%, 15%, or 80% of being held accountable? And decide where you want to go in your career in network marketing. Till next time, Aditya Novotny from Denver, Colorado, from Dan Kennedy's Info Summit. You may check out the rest of the website, networkmarketingmastery.pro. See you soon.